Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Let's see. How's the market doing? Down 11 bips on the S&P. Memory is the main story yet again. Memory trade very choppy. Um, as last night in Korea, South Korea, of course. Uh, Samsung pre-announced. Numbers looked pretty good. Slightly short of expectations on revenue. Certainly wasn't a beat, and that was enough to start the end of the world. Yeah, I uh, definitely a unusual unusual situation to say the least. When a company has a situation like good news or like the news is neutral, uh, and the stock drops, usually that's a sign that all of the supply and demand is wound to one side. Everybody's bought. There's only supply. There is no demand because you can't have demand if everybody's already in, right? So that's sort of what's happened with this memory trade. It's one of the most crowded trades in history, probably, and that is something that is enough to if you're a trader, it's really important you watch out for things like that and you don't dive in when there's only uh supply out there. You don't want to be in that situation when the only thing out there is just supply, supply, supply. I'm just setting up some programs here. Don't mind me. But we're going to look at a lot of other things. See if I can check some stuff out here. Yeah, so Micron down 5%, Intel down 4%, AMD down 4%, Western Digital down 7%. I was short a little Western Digital, covered that. Vera's PDUFA's today. We got Crinetics, got bought out by Vertex. Actually, a really smart deal for Vertex. We bought some Crinetics yesterday just by luck, and happened to get the buyout last night. Very cool. I usually don't get that kind of luck. Let's see. Nvidia's quite weak. I covered yesterday, so I'm not getting that. Um, Adobe has been strong, and I think it's going to continue to come back here. Look out for that today. That stock has been so oversold. It's so unlikely to. Um, I think it's time for the rally for Adobe. Maybe I should listen to myself and buy some more. I think I will. We have some advisory committees coming up. Yeah, money is definitely rotating the software. We might have some guest appearances today. Gonna be working on that, getting a book here. Here's probably after hours, but you never know. Do you think it's gonna go up on the? I don't think it's gonna go up on approval, right? I mean, it's approval sort of, you know, kind of expected, right? What's up, Marekski? Uh, do I have a BBAI short, or is it just with the other shit stocks? Yeah, I'm not short BBAI. I haven't caught up with it, but it is a shitty company. Good morning. Good morning. Olympian, same. I think we'll probably see OpenAI and Anthropic go public in the next 12 months. I don't know if it's going to be the next 6 months. Work from home. Are you lazy? What, you can't work from home. Who works from home, dude? Come on. I'm running a company here. Work from home? The fuck? You're in the wrong place, dude. Matt said work from home. Put your feet up on the desk. What? Why not work from bed? Just fucking lie down in bed like this. Let's see what's trading. Compass Pathway is down 14%. Can't believe it's a $1 billion company. 6 month data from second phase 3. This is one of those psychedelics. Probably a buy, to be honest, but I don't follow it that closely. Rivian down 10%. Innoviva, INVA. What's that weird semiconductor company? Is it SIVE? Sivers? There's a US Sivers, right? SIVEF? No. There's another one that sounds like Sivers, but it starts with an S, but it's been dropping. It's kind of like a pump and dump. Yeah, yeah. I'm just SIV. Is it SIVE? But the Swiss company, right? No, I have not done a deep dive on Viva. I'm doing some programming that I unfortunately can't necessarily let you see. Yeah, I don't know if that's the one I was thinking of, or if there was another one. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. OJ Bio. Cool. I haven't looked at Definium really. Lam Research down 7%. Applied Materials down 7%. Doing another rough day in semi-land. SanDisk down 6%. Yeesh. Gainers, we got Crinetics. We got Trident Digital. Never heard of them. Aeon. Nope. Aeon is not a gainer. Vcore Pharma. Don't know these guys. Is this the spinoff of V4? Um, hmm. Abcelera poking out, peeking up a little bit. Fiserv. Hemab. I actually don't know these guys. Coag is the stock symbol. Pretty cool. COAG. And software. ServiceNow, Workday, Atlassian, all picking up. Sony canceling physical discs. I mean, isn't that expected? The plan for today. Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Yeah, right, I wish. I mean, Abivax probably, at some point will get bought out, but I just don't know that you should be betting on it. Yeah, that's a bit reckless. There's some other ones. You know, I there's definitely some other ones. I need coffee. Short SpaceX. Um, Covering that. Okay, maybe I can tweak this a little. Hold on, boys. Okay, we were going to look at Acadia yesterday where we left off, but we also have the open to deal with here. Nike's going to put DRAM in their shoes. Is that rumor correct? Raymond James $800 price target. For SpaceX. The fuck? $10 trillion. I mean, he's probably right. It's probably gonna work, right? Like, really, what if he serious? John Carmack was talking about Flash and the opportunity in Flash. That was pretty interesting. I played with my son from like 6 a.m. to 7:30. It was great. My little bud. I gave him candy too. It was the best. Mom's gonna be angry at me for that one. Wow, so the Rett syndrome drug for Acadia is doing better than their schizophrenia drug. Amazing. Almost better. Well, I guess that story has been playing out for a while now. They're both old drugs that don't really work very well. Oh, Acadia has another new CEO, Catherine Owen Adams. I remember Uli. I remember Tom. I remember Steve. And now there's Catherine. I don't know if Tom is still the CFO. I doubt it. Since he replaced Uli Huxell as the CEO. Huh. Is anybody long-term Acadia fan? I'm not sure Gilead's going to cure HIV. What's a PPQ announcement? Hey man, good morning. Thank you. Am I unk now that I don't know what PPQ is? I thought I knew pharma. The fuck is PPQ? Sounds like barbecue. Oh, PPQ batch. Okay. Yeah, manufacturing side. Yeah, I mean look, at the end of the day, the one thing I've learned 20 years trading drug stocks is you don't really care that much about manufacturing because you tend to not have prolonged issues. And so if a company tells you it's going to be a year, yeah, that sucks. You don't want to wait a year. You want it to work. And so this is basically a binary event for the company, right? It's like, did we get our shit right or not? They tend to work themselves out. I lost a lot of money once in a stock because they had a 6-month or 9-month delay in manufacturing, and I sold the stock and they got bought out. I was just so upset at these delays. So, ultimately, I mean, it would be terrible if they had to do it over again, and you had all this, all these issues. But I think the important part is to stay the course and just, you like the stock, just keep rolling with it. I'm getting stressed. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I lose my shit. Have you guys ever seen me totally lose it? It's pretty funny. Don't kid yourself, Martin. You've been unk for a while. Oh. Okay, now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Yeah, I can't believe that U.S. is so bad at soccer. All sat alone in the buggy wash. AGI when? Yeah, maybe never. Never. Acadia is kind of looking like Sarepta, but worse. If you can be worse. Acadia is Sarepta with patent expiries. You can't make biosimilars to Sarepta's drugs. That's kind of safe. All of Acadia's drugs are small moles. Little small molecule. I'm taking on some interns this year, including some that'll probably be permanent. Figma also rising as part of the. I think software is going to run hard. Micron's traded the most by value, 2.5 billion. It's been number one on this list for a while now, down 5% after South Korea shenanigans. Crinetics has also traded a couple billion on the M&A deal with Vertex. SanDisk, third place, has traded $1 billion so far, down 6%. Again on Samsung softness. Then we have Nvidia and SpaceX, which are traded 700 and 900, both down fractionally. Nvidia heading down to that 190 level. AMD and Intel both down 4%. Not as hard hit as memory, but hard hit nonetheless. We got Tesla down 1%. We got a couple of guys up here. We've got three of the Fangs, or three of the Max 7, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon all trading up slightly. Marvell down 6%, Robinhood down 1%, ASML down 5%, Palantir also up a little bit. Broadcom down 3% after we covered yesterday. Same thing with Taiwan Semi. Western Digital was down 8%. We got that one right. We covered that early this morning. Apple is also up, making 4 Mag 7 stocks up, and Google, that makes 5. Oracle's up fractionally, Citigroup, United Health. So looks like just a big semiconductor mosh pit situation going on here. Mango, Fang. Listen, I am your OG, and I will be regarded as such. Man, Crinetics. I was just looking at it yesterday. It's so crazy. Look at that. You see that bold? You see that bold? Unbelievable. It's what, 80 something bucks? Rest in peace to Crinetics. Arrowhead looks like a short. I'm still waiting on the bull thesis for my friend on Veramedics. He said don't short it, so I listened to him. I'm gonna listen to him for now. Ultragenics. I haven't looked at this one in a while. Oh yeah, let me finish Acadia. Not done yet. When you see me looking at these biotech stocks, just it's like Picasso, baby. You get to see Picasso in his prime. Debut sticks. This is a powder. Huh. They got re-examined by comp and are getting approved. That's one of the rare re-exams that work. Acadia's drugs are just going to run out of patent life before by the time they make any meaningful cash flow. I kind of like shorts like that. Management has to struggle to go find assets. Everyone else is looking for assets too. Rebuild the company. Most people are not good at that. But occasionally they'll pull off a miracle, like Medicines Company was a good example. MDCO, if any of you guys remember Medicines Company. They had Angiomax, which was the anticoagulant, which was a blockbuster, but it went off patent, and they used the profits from that to go ahead and do a PCSK9 inhibitor for cholesterol. And it worked out. Worked out really well, actually. I wonder if Abivax has to cool off a little bit. I don't disagree there. It's just, thing is you're going to wake up one morning and, Pfizer's bought them or J&J or AbbVie or somebody, and, well, probably not AbbVie, but, and so do you want to sell? Probably not. But should you expect, some choppiness? Definitely. Stock doesn't go up 50% and then sits there and does nothing. I mean, it can. I've seen it. But typically it'll have some volatility, and there's nothing wrong with the guy going it alone and selling the drug himself. Celgene did it. It worked out really well. No need to sell the company. If nobody wants to pay a good price, screw it. What are you going to do? Force them to pay? Okay, they have intranasal carbetocin. Okay, I would have told them that doesn't work. I thought I was developing intranasal carbetocin. That's so funny. I bought a company that had carbetocin. I wonder where they got that from. Maybe they got it from my old company or something. Well, she's one. She might be dead. Talking about Unc. Fuck. Uncle, fuck you up. Unc. But Unc, like I'm Unc. Oof, I'm 43. How am Unc? I met a Wall Streeter from Stuyvesant the other day. Long live Hunter College High School. Stuyvesant's great too. Maybe my son will go to Stuyvesant. Who knows? He's got to compete with the Asian kids. It's tough. Did you guys see the other day? Uh, who was it? It was an Indian kid or a Chinese kid got a perfect score on the AP calculus, and he's like in third grade or something. What the hell? How'd that little motherfucker get that score? Market is open. What indication? Well, we were doing carbetocin for autism, actually. Don't worry about my structured notes. Is Take Two woke now? Yeah, I'd love to hire him. Rest in peace, Micron. I don't know if death has been greatly exaggerated. Not yet, Bernie. Thanks for the question. Not yet. I do have some Vera. Or I loved it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell the boys. Yo, if you're gonna call me Unc, I'm the Aura Unc. That's the Unc with Aura. That's a. It's funny these Zoomers, man. I'll accept that As long as I'm not Chop Dunk. Chop Dunk is the worst insult you can receive. I really want to talk to the guy who does the skits, talking about markets. Be starting to rise. Okay, I have this ACP 711. What is this guy? Essential Tremor. Okay. Interesting. Saniona. Essential tremor is this massive disease nobody knows about or cares about. It's like an essential tremor drug could do like 5 billion in revenue, maybe more. Okay, so Katie has had $1 billion in revenue for a while now, but all the patents are going to expire. I like the idea of shorting a stock and then making the generic yourself. Management's upset you're short, and then you're like, yeah, what's up? Actually, I'm also making the generic. And they're like, oh no, why? Like, yeah, I want you motherfuckers to die. Your business, of course. Fuck your whole business. SpaceX dropping. Okay, they sold the PRV for 150, and they got it from Neuren. I wonder who bought it, Lilly or somebody. How much do they pay for this essential tremor drug? It's a GABA 3 PAM, GABA A3 PAM. 28 up front. Not bad. I kind of like that. Sometimes you want to look at these publicly traded pharmas and copy it yourself. Say, you know what, I'll make a GABA 3 PAM. Not that hard to find one of those. I think Roche discovered some. Just go get one yourself. Start the company, raise some capital. Now you're a biotech exec. More money in that than trading. But you got to know how to hold them and hold them. I mean, it's not easy. Trading's easy in terms of the execution of it. Being good at it's not easy. But being good at trading is a very rare skill. Be frank. Most people are not good at trading, myself included. Har har har. At least right now, doesn't feel like it. Okay, so Acadia sort of had this modest growth. The big question with them is, when are these drugs done? Small molecule. Make sure you check out Goodall Terminal. Yeah, what are they spending all this R&D money on? Must be something. I get all these SpaceX initiation reports. It's a Glaze Fest. Glaze Fest 2026. We're glazing with Strong By. We're glazing harder. Can't believe I don't have an up-to-date Acadia model. I used to look at the stock so closely. Pimavanserin. Gotta look at Orange Book. Hedges are working out. SpaceX below 155. Definitely ugly action out there. So Orange Book, this is the FDA's database for patents. You have listed patents. FDA normally you would think have nothing to do with patents, but not true. This is weird. They had a 17 mig. They discontinued. They have a 2030 patent and a 2026 patent. I don't know about any patent litigation, but we'll determine that in a minute. That's not a lot of patent time left. A couple more patents listed here for what is this? A higher dose? Capsule at a higher dose? Come on. Okay, so they filed a couple of bullshit patents here. Now I want to see that other drug they have. Debut. De This is trofinetide. Trofinetide also is not great. Patent expiry. Trofinetide. Fucking market Armageddon. Okay, so let's assume Nuplazid expires 26, 28, and 30. Well, 26 is this year, so let's try 28. And debut, let's assume 2032 or 2040. Let's assume 2032. Okay. Crazy. I covered all my shorts. Covered Oklo, SpaceX, CoreWeave. CoreWeave is acting really strong. CoreWeave feels like it's a long. What else I cover? Quantinium, Cerebras, Rigetti, Nebius, IonQ. I mentioned Western Digital earlier. Maybe a small relief rally here. We'll see. Okay, so okay, so they're spending way too much in SG&A. Okay, that's SG and A. So, in some ways, don't forget the G&A part. So it's not just selling. It's also general and administrative. So obviously they're going to try to do something in neuro to get their leverage their sales force a little bit. Yeah, the market's giving them credit that they'll find something, or they may get a couple extra years. Let's see, instead of 28, maybe we get Xpri 29. That's still, well, let's add the cash in the balance sheet they have. Divide this by 166. Stock is 26 right now, so that gets you to 18. Add yet another year, now we're at 22. And then for the other drug, if we add a year, we're at 24, and we add one more year, we're at 26. So basically, they either going to get 2 more years on debut, like a year and a half, and then on Nuplazid, maybe they get to Yeah, 20. New Plaza maybe even be conservative. So depends on that essential tremor drug. If the essential tremor drug is good, this could be a huge sleeper. Everyone's sleeping on Acadia, I think. Baker Brothers, largest shareholder, are pretty. They own 20% of Acadia. I don't know what they're going to do with the RTW owns a little position as well. But yeah, it's mostly been abandoned. We've got a lot of the indexers and stuff like that. It looks like it could be a long. Worst case scenarios, get your money back. That's pretty good. What do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, exactly. It has been at the same price forever. Yeah, it's just been mismanaged. I don't know if I could say mismanaged. It's just been like you add a drug and then you got to plan for the drug going away, and you add a drug, you plan for the drug going away. I remember the Acadia IPO. It was one of my first institutional IPOs I was really involved in. Um, yeah, anybody calling me Unk in the back, man, behave yourself. I'm not Unk. Not me. Um, all right. So could be something if that essential tremor thing is long. Who would you trust to evaluate SpaceX? Three people. Me, myself, and I. Do I happen to know the consultant? No. The fuck is that? Is it a movie? Should we look at Roivant, Ultragenics, Galderma? I've never looked at Galderma. Denali? I want to look at Denali. Denali, Denial, River in Egypt. 2564. $158,709. Oh, wait. Does not include penny warrants. market. Going to hell in a handbasket. If I ever became a WWE wrestler. Whoa, pediatric grouch for 195. God damn. Who's been stocking these up? Probably fucking. Probably Lily. What is this drug name? Avlaya. Sounds like a Muslim prayer. Avlaya. Okay, Avlaya. Inshallah. Avlaya. Voucher prices going up was not on my bingo card. I hate that when people say that. Like, the fuck, you play bingo, dog? So when did you play bingo? When did you take that up? Fucking bingo? Really? Treasury's getting bombed. That's probably what's spooking the market. Okay. Got that PRV. 3.8 billion EV left to explain. I mean, this drug will probably sell something, right? Did not meet endpoint. These LRRK drugs, a long time ago, those are somewhat exciting. But it's a wrap, as my old friend Ian used to say. It's a wrap. I'm in an office. I don't know, back to the door. Still keeping my Micron shorts. No. No, again, you got to learn how to say it. You're still short Micron. I'm going to start to time you out because you have to learn the basics. You sound like you're trading $100. Was oligo, huh? I don't think you should, at this point, I don't think you should bother with the stock market if you have less than a mil. Unless you're really dedicated to the game. Yeah, I mean, no amount of money is too small if you can't. I don't know if Vera goes up on approval. Do I recommend moving to Singapore? No, I don't. I've never been to Singapore. This fucking guy. Homie, what? No move on approval. So what the risk reward is for a short? Yeah. So you would avoid approval. Oh snap! They got a Palm Pedro. We got another LRK. That's toast as well. Are the Rip Ks long gone? I think so. Trem 2's probably long gone. A beta's probably long gone. Although, that A beta shit might work. It's really getting in the brain. Probably not, but never say never. Okay, so 921 is actually still ongoing. Okay. 111 for Gaucher and Parkinson's. Many have tried this. Okay, so it's a kind of humdrum pipeline. Not too exciting. Not sure what any of those drugs could do. It's nice to have a Hunter's syndrome drug. I mean, that's not a small thing. I mean, it got approved to probably sell. Mossick owns some Denali. Very underowned. Basically, nobody owns it.
Okay, so the building next door to me is going to collapse. They may evacuate. Good luck if you want to buy the falling knife.
Well, derp derp, you can play. You can try it for free. You know, there's it is free if you do app.godelterminal.com and close out of the payment thing. You may not like the disabled features for it, but there is a free product. And then we are rolling out retail brokerage. So if you use the retail brokerage, you can probably, I don't know how we're going to price it, but obviously we get commission dollars and stuff like that. So you'd probably get it for free as well. So we're close to it at least. Maybe not every feature, but most of them, I think. And then I'm working on a cool trading platform that I think will be better than Interactive Brokers. I'm buying semiconductors like a fool. You guys want to see it? I don't know about Hyperliquid integration. There's a bigger market in retail brokerage. Oh man, I covered my fucking D-Wave earlier like an idiot. Now it's down 7%. Urgh. 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 Yeah, so I vibe coded this. This is a kind of a funkier view, but here's the better view, I think. And so the key is that you can use your keyboard. So you can hit M or L, market limit. So you can just switch between that. B and V, buy, sell. And here's the best part is hitting enter. Just hitting enter sends the order. Boom. Filled. You heard that? You heard that sound? Now watch what I'm going to do later. I'm going to have this crazy. Yes, it's PFOF. Meta's fucking up. Well, you'll have the ability to do settings and stuff like that. I'm glad to hear that, Spud. Wish I could say the same for me. Soon, jumping soon. I've been vibe coding since vibe coding existed. see how that went. Okay. The enter doesn't do anything now, and control enter does. In case pressing enter is too scary for you. Yeah, we'll do a fat finger protection setting. Don't worry. That's critical. Can't add extra zeros by accident. That's shaking everybody out of it. I think.
No, it's more than 30 million because there's I would say there's about 15 million shares outstanding, so more like 60 million. There's no earnings yet. We don't have any revenue yet. Company has to start somewhere. If you only will buy companies that are developed with products and stuff like that, well, I have a friend making a chip, an AI chip. His company's worth 8 billion. They don't have a dollar of revenue yet either. So we want to be like these guys, kind of. Someday, hopefully. I pray. No, QCLS has not ever given money to Godel. They're unrelated entities. I'm like, poor man's Elon. Photonic computers will use semiconductors. It's still going to be semiconductor based. It's called silicon photonics. No dividends, sir. No dividends. Yes, I'm in Manhattan. I can't speak for the company. I'm not the CEO or on the board. But I doubt there will be dividends. Sorry to disappoint. No dividend. SanDisk is down because Micron is down. Are you tempted to buy SanDisk? Buybacks? 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 This motherfucker said buybacks. Well, electrons, are as fast as photons physically. Um, Photons have some advantages, specifically when it comes to matrix multiplications. They're much faster on the complexity plane. Otherwise, electrons are, can't get faster than that. They move at relativistic speeds. The only reason you really want photons, there are a couple of advantages, but the main one to me is complexity. If you could do an algorithm faster, it actually kind of doesn't matter whether the machine is faster with clock speed and all of that. Now, it happens to be that you can do a photonic computer at a terahertz clock speed, which is faster than a gigahertz, but that's not really your big win because you're going to have other issues. Your big win comes from the complexity speed up. Now, what is complexity? Complexity is the running time of an algorithm. The matrix multiplication algorithm is relatively slow. It's around n cubed on a GPU. We think it'll be around n, just plain old n, on a photonic computer. And that's the real speed up. It's kind of like quantum, the same way quantum speeds up Shor's algorithm, which is exponential in a classical computer, any modality whatsoever, photonic or electronic or ASIC or FPGA or any other, Nabicus would run it in exponential time. But Shor's can be run in polynomial time, or integers can be factored in polynomial time on a quantum computer. So you get a similar kind of cool speed up. In terms of progress solving the issues, no, I think that's going to take a long time. I mean, I think the issues, the way people solve the memory issue is very interesting. We don't think that, it's not possible to check a private company's balance sheet unless they're in the UK. The UK, you can. All right, who got shaken out in the great memory sell-off of 2026? Not me. Not me. No, I don't think quantum computing is promising. I'm more convinced of that by the day. Um, there's just nothing there. I mean, unless you really, really want to do Shores really badly. Um, and then, you still have probably 20 years till you can do Shores. I know a lot of people disagree with that, but I don't see us doing Shores anytime soon. Uh, Quantum computing is a problem for Bitcoin, but it's not the end of Bitcoin. It's definitely a problem. That man is a problem. That man Satoshi, he a problem. Mr. Krabs. I'm telling you, some of you people in my chat, messing my chat up. Yeah, no, we'll definitely do that. Clivage, I like that a lot. Thank you for the suggestion. Can you make it like a game? Bitch, it is a game. 1 is 10. How good is my coding knowledge? I would say, I don't know, it's 7. I mean, there's a lot of algorithms I don't know well. I would say detailed database algorithms. I don't know much about those. Um, I know most of the web stuff pretty well. Um, there's definitely some like big data tools that I don't know well, or that I should. But I mean, I'm pretty facile. I'm not my co-founder. He's really good, but I have a pretty good handle. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. I gotta tell my colleagues the building next door might collapse. Oracle's down a ton. So is SanDisk. I'm nibbling on some SanDisk, and SanDisk's down 2,300 to 1,500. Couple, a little bit more. It's down 50% peak to trough. I don't know. Some of these went carried away. Like I think Intel got carried away, but up.
Check, 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 check. Are you being evacuated? Fuck! I'm not leaving, bro. Talking about evacuating. This bitch coming down? This bitch coming down, isn't it? Motherfucking 42nd Street. Fuck this. I ain't leaving.
The captains go down with the ship.
Right? Anyone bucking?
We bucking?
Is anyone bucking?
Bucking.
I'm streaming right now.
We're going down with the ship. It's been so real.
I love you guys.
Yeah,
If I die, I die. If I die, I die. Fuck it. Who do you think this building is coming down?
they're evacuating the building.
Yeah, I know that. But if this building is coming down, we got bigger problems. What's the odds? Make me a market. What are the odds this bitch comes down?
I asked one of the construction workers. He was confident that it's good. He was like, "It's chilling. Nothing's gonna happen."
Okay, that's a data point. That's a data point. That's a data point. Yeah, right? Stop stressing me out. Do you understand if this building comes down
What's going on?
in the middle of Manhattan, like that building, that building, that building, that building,
Very with the galaxy gas.
right? The building with the Israeli flag over there, we're all screwed. Do they know what's happening with Micron right now? Fire safety director Ralph. Fuck you. It's probably not even his real name. Are you guys leaving? You guys are actually leaving? They're leaving, I think.
take most of the gang to my building. It's co-working space.
Where? Downtown?
Co-working space, massive.
Downtown? Yeah, I mean, I think we just call it a day.
I don't think we call it a day.
I can work from home. You know, not everyone has a laptop.
Yeah, that's everyone who has a laptop is welcome at
Oh, they're really evacuating Manhattan, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. I keeps it real. Damn it. All right, guys, I guess that's the stream. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe later. I don't know. Now working from home is an option. Yes, correct. See you guys.